Welcome to another edition of Inside the Film Room. Bob Papa with Super Bowl champion Shaun O'Hara. Shaun, the Giants in the third round selected Cor'Dale Flott out of LSU. So you know that he's gone against top-level competition throughout his collegiate career. Let's take a look at several of his plays at LSU.
Yeah, for the Giants, you can never have too many corners. And of course, every defensive coordinator will tell you they want 3 starting corners because so many teams play 3 wide receiver personnel, which forces you into your nickel package. So let's take a look at Cor'Dale Flott. As you mentioned, he went to LSU. I'm going to circle him right here. He's really played slot more than any other corner spot. He played outside a little bit, but more so when you turn on the film, you'll see him in the slot. And this is, I think, this first play, Bob, is showing one of the skill sets that he has, which is he's a really good tackler. He's an aggressive tackler. You can see him right now. This is a screen play, and he is covering this wide receiver. Watch how quickly he recognizes that this receiver's blocking. So as soon as he recognizes that, boom, now his eyes shift to the running back. This running back's going to leak out. And one of the things that shows up on Cor'Dale a lot is his ability to tackle. And this is what you want to see from your tackle. Watch him run through the running back right here, right through the hips, keeps the legs driving, and he lets you know about it. The one thing about Flott is he's not scared to voice his pleasure with tackling guys and showing incomplete passes. He's definitely a boisterous guy, but his tackling ability for somebody who's 6'1", 175 pounds, long and lean, but he plays a lot heavier than his weight would suggest. So here's Cor'Dale right here, all right? And I mentioned that he's the slot corner, but here's one of the times where he's playing outside. This is a zone coverage. So zone coverage is all about defending your area and recognizing what the receivers are doing. You can see the motion right there, adjust them. And as he gets turned around right here, I think one of the challenges is you turn your back to the quarterback right here, and now you're not really sure where's the ball. Is the ball out? What am I doing? I think for him to be able to snap his head back around right here and now get back in his zone coverage, zone spacing. Now, I mentioned the tackling in space, all right? He's going to recognize this crossing route right here and watch him drive on this receiver right here and make this tackle. Now, Bob, there's one thing to tackle. There's another thing to get the ball out. Again, there is that acceleration right through, tackling through the hip. He's not going high. He's not going super low. He's attacking through the hip. That's what creates this forced fumble right here out in space. And I mentioned he will celebrate. And right here, now he's leading the return right here and trying to get a block for his buddy. So definitely brings some excitement, brings a little juice to the defense. I know that's something Wink Martindale will like.
Head up, shoulder position in the right spot. Perfect play. All right, we got another one from him.
All right, similar concept right here. Here he is outside, and I mentioned the zone covers. This is going to look exactly like the play we just saw. Instead of making a tackle, now he's going to make a big-time play. The last one was a turnover, a forced fumble, but you could see the hip right here, right? Watch his feet as he backpedals first, Bob, adjust. And you can see him backpedal a little bit right here, and you could see he's locating the ball right now. The ball is right here. All right, his eyes are on the ball, and he's tracking this ball right here. This is a heck of an athletic play and a heck of an athletic catch right there. All right, we've seen another LSU player that played for the Giants make catches like that in practice and games before, but that is athletic right there. That's showing great ball skills, great ability. In the NFL, he'll be able to get up and run with it, but there you can see, again, the energy and back-to-back plays where he created turnovers. That's something that I know the Giants really liked.
You mentioned a former LSU player that made plays like that. Corey Webster is happy that you gave him a compliment.
Yeah, see Webb. Love me some Webby.
One more.
He made a big interception for us in that NFC Championship game. All right, now here's Cor'Dale in the slot. Now, this play right here I picked, you could see pre-snap, Bob, the outside levers that he has. Look where the receiver is. The receiver's right on the hash. He is outside of that, so he's giving this receiver a one-way go. He's telling you, run the quick slant. Go ahead. That's what I'm giving you. I'm not going to let you go outside on me. Now, this play reminds me, we're talking about corners and things you remind you of. This play right here reminds me of Malcolm Butler in the Super Bowl against Seattle, the Patriots versus Seattle. I want you to watch the drive. When he recognizes this slant, watch how quickly he drives on this pass play. All right, right now, he backpedal. Here's the slant. He sees the receiver put his foot in the ground and take off. He's going to try to beat the ball to the receiver. And that closing speed right there is what enables this breakup. Does a good job of not yanking the receiver with that right hand too much where he's going to get called. But this is a heck of a play right here of the closing speed, the aggressive ability, the route recognition. Doesn't matter if the helmet comes off. you could see that he's definitely a big play guy. And I think with that length, too, he could be an asset in the special teams.
That's a look at Cor'Dale Flott, one of the Giants' third-round draft picks in this edition of Inside the Film Room.